Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video on YouTube. Thank you for watching my videos. Please like my videos, subscribe to my channel, and comment on my videos. That will help me out. I apologize for not having an opening screen, like, a title screen like some creators have. Have you ever wanted to explain something to somebody, but you didn't know how to do it without actually saying what that something is? That happens to me quite often. But okay, this video is not going to be as long as the last one. Okay, so make sure to like my videos, subscribe to my channel, and comment on my videos. I want to do something. I want to I want to take requests from the comment section. So after this video is posted, I want to take requests from the comment section. So here's what I need you to do. I need you to comment on my videos a topic that you think I should cover in my next video. And I will try my very hardest to speak about the topic. Only 2 rules though, okay? Rule number 1, it can't be political. It cannot be politics. And number 2, it can't be religion. Okay? Those are my only 2 rules. Okay? It can be about anything. It can be about sports. It can be about automobiles. It can be about planes, I guess. But remember, it can't be politics or religion. It can be anything else but politics and religion. I'm trying to stay away from politics. I really am. Because truth be told, politics is dog eat dog, man. Like, there are very few politicians out there who have kept their morality when they enter public office. Very few of them have. Let's just be honest. And that's all I'm going to say about that. That is the only political thing that I'm going to say. So, keep that in mind when you comment on my video. Okay? Okay. So, as you can see, obviously, unless you're blind, but I'm not using my my mic stand thing again. That's what I'm probably gonna do. I'm probably gonna abstain from using the mic stand anymore, because I think this mic is perfect just the way it is. I don't need a fancy mic stand. I apologize. So anything, okay? Just type in the comments a topic that you want me to cover in my video. But remember, no politics or religion. If it's political or religion, I won't answer. I'm gonna delete it, because I have you ever felt like there was something wrong, but you didn't exactly know what it was? That's me right now. Something feels weird, and I don't know what it is. So, It was another extremely hot day earlier today. It was like 97 degrees. It's like 97 degrees, and I think the heat index was like 105. I think. I'm not sure, but if you see in my video that I'm maybe spacing out or zoning out or whatever you call it, just know that I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm just thinking about what I'm gonna say and how I'm gonna say it. So if you're watching this, please know that I'm fine. Okay? Please know that. I just go through these times when I zone out, or when I don't even know what to call it except zoning out. So I have these moments where I look at something and then I don't talk for a little while because I'm thinking about what I'm going to say, so I don't get in trouble. So please know that I'm not trying to make people angry or people upset or anything like that. I'm just doing my process, if that makes sense. And my process involves me becoming almost like a zombie, at least for a little while, without the brains, okay? So, there's that. Anyway, I'm definitely a little on the tired side tonight. But what else is new? I live in a state of constantly being tired. Like, there, no amount of coffee, no amount of caffeine ever would dampen how tired I am. Because I'm tired every single day and every single night. But you know, the funny thing about it is, I'm tired. But I never sleep for very long. I never sleep for very long. I sleep for maybe 5 hours max. And then we'll see how that goes. I had a job at okay, I had a job at a logistics company. I'll just keep it at that. And I applied to be a driver for this company. And this is not me complaining. By any means, I'm not complaining. But I only had this job for 4 days. 4 days. Actually, 3.5. Because one day they sent me home early. Because apparently they didn't have anything for me to do. And the thing about it is, I knew they were going to fire me. Because I seen the signs that they were going to fire me. I knew I was being fired. Because there's signs that they're going to fire you. So I knew I was being fired. Did they give me a reason for firing me? No, because they don't have to. Because in the state of Missouri, they don't have to have a reason to fire you. They can fire you for any reason. Because the state of Missouri is what they call an at-will state, which means that any employer at any time can fire you for any reason. They don't even have to have a reason to fire you, because at-will state, which sucks. But that's the way it is. But anyway, enough about that. I think I made a decision. I think I know what professional football team I'm going to root for in 2025, 2026. You want to hear this one? Because I know a lot of people like NFL around here. And I'm going to make a prediction. But I'm not going to make it right now. I'm going to wait until a little later. But the NFL team that I am going to be rooting for in 2025 and 2026 is wait for this one. Ladies and gentlemen, I have come to the conclusion that I should root for this team because it is a team that was very good in the 90s. But they haven't won a Super Bowl in a very long time, I believe. Miami Dolphins, ladies and gentlemen. I am rooting for the Miami Dolphins this football season. So, if you are a Miami Dolphins fan, hello my brothers and sisters, welcome to the club. The team that I will not be rooting for this season is at the very opposite end of the United States, in Los Angeles. I think we all know where this is going, because there's only there's only like one or two teams in Los Angeles that are football. Although only one now. I don't remember. Well, the Raiders moved to Las Vegas. And then, that only leaves the Los Angeles Rams. Let me tell you, I was a Rams fan because I grew up about 60 miles outside St. Louis, which means that you had the St. Louis Rams, and then you had the Kansas City Chiefs, which the Kansas City Chiefs are in the are on the opposite. Well, it's the same league, but a different division, if you will. But the Rams won one division, and the Chiefs won another. I think the Chiefs have always been in the... Is it the AL Central division, I believe? And then the Rams won NL Central, I believe, before they left. And I will never understand why they did this, because before it happened, before they left, the state of Missouri was going to give them everything they wanted. Taxpayer funding for a new stadium downtown St. Louis. They were gonna... I forget all that the state of Missouri was gonna do. I really do. They were gonna build... they were gonna give the Rams a brand new state-of-the-art stadium in downtown St. Louis. They were going to give them everything they wanted. But they left anyway. And I will never understand why. The only thing that I understood is that I was a lifetime Rams fan. I still remember when the Rams came to St. Louis in the beginning, and this was back in what? I think this was back in the early 90s, when I was like 5 or 6 years old. I think. Or it may have been before that. I don't really remember. But what I do remember is the hysteria that surrounded the team in the beginning. I remember back in 1998, 1999, 2000, 2001, when the Rams were good. I will never understand why they did what they did. Because you had season ticket holders that bought season tickets every single freaking season. They were diehard fans. They were diehard fans that would have went through heaven and earth with this team. And then the owner just up and left. And I will never understand why. Part of it was money. Well, not part of it. Maybe 75-80% of it was money. because St. Louis honestly was not a very big market for the NFL, but they still had die-hard fans that went to every single game. And when I say every single game, I mean every single game. They would spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on season tickets every single season. Not just 1 or 2 seasons. I'm talking 5, 10, 15 seasons. I mean, there were fans that spent $2,000+ on season tickets. And not just season tickets, I mean VIP packages. Like VIP packages. Like with like catering and free drinks and free food, and they got to sit in the luxury boxes with AC. Like, geez, man, these people would spend thousands of dollars, and then they just left. And when that happened, I was fuming. I loved the Rams. I absolutely loved the Rams. Before they left. But then all of a sudden, I didn't have a team to root for anymore. Because I didn't like any other NFL team. I really didn't. I didn't like the Chargers. I didn't like the Seahawks. I didn't like the Philadelphia Eagles. I didn't like the Jacksonville Jaguars. I didn't like Miami Dolphins. I didn't like any other team except the Rams, because that was my hometown team. But all of a sudden, I didn't have a hometown team anymore. So what did I do? I stopped watching. I stopped. It's been over 10 years. Maybe a little less than 10 years, but it feels like a long time ago. But now I'm ready to be a football fan again, and I have decided that the Miami Dolphins are my team now. I may not live in Miami. I may not even live in Florida, but guess what? Miami Dolphins are my team. As of right now. I knew this guy who was a diehard Philadelphia Eagles fan. I mean, he loves the Philadelphia Eagles. He loves the Philadelphia Eagles, and I don't understand why. But that's all he will ever talk about. He won't talk about baseball. He won't talk about football. He won't talk about baseball or basketball or soccer or anything else. Hockey? No. All he talks about is how good the Philadelphia Eagles defense is. How good Philadelphia Eagles offense is. I mean, this guy is a hardcore Philadelphia Eagles fan. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being a Philadelphia Eagles fan. Because it is just the love of the game, I guess. But I'm ready to I'm ready to be a football fan again. That's all I'm saying. Just like I'm a huge St. Louis Cardinals fan. I mean, I am a diehard St. Louis Cardinals fan. Now, I may not have posters plastered all over my wall with Cardinals paraphernalia, but guess what? I keep that inside, okay? I keep that inside because nobody needs to know anything about me. Well, except you guys. You guys. So, that's how I'm gonna do it. So, okay, this video is a whole lot longer than my last one, I believe. So, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment on my videos. Make sure to ring the notification bell, and if you don't want to miss any of my videos coming up, and make sure to have yourselves a fantastic day or night or whatever it is where you are, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and be safe.